Bro, we are ripping. That shit's insane. Sunday Ripski. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see, bro. I gotta get my YouTube chat. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good, Sony? We are ripping, Twin. We are ripping. Twin, multiple accounts. You need. Ooh, I'm trying not to get too joyful right now, but to start the week like this, Twin. Ooh, ooh, a Sunday. Sunday? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yo, what's good, Dinesh? I see you in the YouTube chat. I got it pulled up now. Bro, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. Twin, you guys just need to lock in on micros, trade consistently every day. Bro, you're good. Where's your signal? No signal, Twin. No signal. Let's see, let's get that covered. Alright, hopefully we don't edge here. Let's see, Sage, no. Well, hopefully we can get a nice clean TP. Nice clean TP. And then we'll be banking across a couple accounts. We'll be chilling. We'll be chilling. Appreciate all the likes. Appreciate the 92 likes. One of my Apex, I took Apex, one of them long, like way down here. Banked like a little 1200, but we ain't gonna talk too much on that one. I gotta get that one some work in. It's got like 7 days, 6 days left. Yo, let's get the Apple Music going. Let's get the Apple Music going. Is it not logged in? What are we doing? Yo, appreciate the follow, Sammy. Appreciate the follow. Yo, but I'm not gonna lie, Bonka is up crazy right now. I saw him going live and I was like, dang, bro, he's up crazy. I was like, all right, if other people are in this long, you know, I might as well hop on, bro. He's going, bro. He's up like 20 bands or something. I hope his full TP hits, bro. Dude, I see other people I like in trades, and bro, I pray their trade hits. I'm not making nearly as much, but you know, a little 5 figures to start the week. Come on, talk to me. Why is Apple Music not playing? Lock in, twin. Yo, if we can get like a little pop above here, I'll just go stop and profit. There's really no, this is micro ES, so I have no reason. I had like $300 across the accounts, bro, so it ain't no big deal. We ain't finna stress the extra 100. Up good on the Apex account, up good on all the other smaller accounts. Twin, we are chilling to start the week. Why is Apple Music not playing? What are we doing? It's micro ES, NQ, same thing. Let's try and see what the freak's going on with Apple Music over here. Come on and give it to us. Alright, okay, there we go. We figured it out. Apple Music on the web makes me just so frustrated sometimes. It's the only thing that makes me want to use Spotify. Alright, we're good. We're chilling. We're good. Of course I'm in, twin. Twin, no way. We're good. Hopefully we should be at least enough in an OT of this range to be safe. Hopefully we should IOFED and just get a little pop higher. We'll be chilling. Internal to external, stop in profit. Absolutely beautiful. Wait, how do you know how much ticks is, how much money to range? Every time I pull this up, I can right click, create limit order, and I can, you know, I got this little thing. I can click, scroll. Where's that? You can scroll up and down. You see the USD. You can also see it right here, right? So you just up and down, right? And there's no reason to risk a whole bunch if you've got multiple accounts. Just trade to multiple accounts. Appreciate the follow. Of course, I get restricted. It's all good. Turn that down just a hair. No, I don't trade order flow. No order flow around here. The only order flow I trade is like ICT order flow, where you're order probing pretty much. But it's a, you know, different concept. I can look at the market like pretty much, yeah. It's all ICT. If you learn ICT to the core, like all my YouTube videos, I have one playlist that pretty much breaks it down from basics. Like if you don't need order flow to see where markets sit in the, I mean where orders sit in the market. Twin, if we get edged, oh my goodness. No, I don't know me, but what's good, Russ? Yo, if we get edged, I might actually not really do anything. It'll just be what it is. Top tick. Yep, I'm pretty good at doing that. It's just like it has to align with the time. You know, a 6 p.m. open trade. Like if I showed you guys the entry on my Apex account, it was, you know, pretty much down here, right? We sweep previous day low. And if you understand that the draw on liquidity is higher, even though we've just manipulated and dropped because of what? Trump's maybe saying a couple things, like that doesn't, you know, that doesn't really do too much. But we also have, you know, how we did continue last week. So we just got to be careful overall. Overall, it makes no sense to be fully bearish. Like anytime we get an SMT below a low. Yeah, I trade Apex, my funded futures, Tradeify. All of those. Yep. 20 accounts goes crazy. I don't got 20 right now, but we're stacking them up slowly. I just came off a break. I started posting back February 11th. No, I'm not with them right now. But yeah, I started posting back February 11th it was. Or wait, it was in March 11th. I can't remember, to be honest with you. What did it say? It said, yeah, February 11th. So a little bit over a month ago. But I also took a break from trading. This week is kind of looking boring news-wise. Yeah, you'll get those type of weeks. That's how the end of the month is, sadly. But sometimes they'll still move in a month. Week 3 is really good, just movement-wise. Yeah, Loverboy, but you don't got to worry about limited payouts, right? If you spend... You could spend $6,000 on an account, and if you have 20 accounts, that first payout is still going to be 5x. You know, you get a damn $20,000 payout or whatever. Like, you know, you're not going to be worried. You're not going to be like, oh my God, I'm so mad I spent 6K on accounts to get to this point. No, you're going to be like, oh, you know, I've gained so much experience, you know, doing all of this, and now I've almost numbed the P&L too. I can see 20 accounts going up and down. Green, red, and it doesn't really stress me, you know. And why does it not stress me? Well, I've got 2 micros on, you know. And if we look at I don't really want to pull up my calendar because it makes me nervous, gives me like more pressure onto the week. But you know, it's only 4 people in here, right? And we're already kind of having the discussion. You know, just for an account I started like last week, right? For example, you know. You stack that up easily day by day, you know, you're looking at 4, 8, 12, 16, you know, all of a sudden it's stacking up smoothly, you know, stacking up light like. You just gotta take it one day at a time, twin. Of course. Of course, of course. I wouldn't, I don't know. I wouldn't, if you see my page, bro, I've been posting for years, right? If I'm not funded or I'm having a bad time, I stop posting. It's as simple as that. You know, into last year, had it rough, like, right? You know, didn't get a payout for like a month and just started losing, not confidence, but confidence in posting, right? It's like a moral thing. I don't want to be sitting on here posting and doing all that. We got like 5 right now, you know, something something like. Yeah, see, you just don't gotta rush the process, huh? Everybody's like, oh, you know, like there's two sides of it, right? Once you get back into scaling and you've got, you know, all your accounts matched, you've got a like an in real life buffer, you know, like say you've got like I don't know, like 20, 30K to blow. You know, then that's when you're like, all right, you can start scaling in and like buying, you know, more and more accounts and trying to get those larger payouts. But at some certain point, you got to reach that threshold where you're like, all right, I've spent this much, haven't got paid. Like I gotta reel it back in a little bit, you know. Gotta slow it back down. And like also you gotta keep in mind market conditions, right? I mean, if you look at the 4 hour on ES and NQ, top three right now is probably my funded futures, Apex, and Alpha. Top take profit trader is good. It's just sometimes the drawdown or the unrealized trailing drawdown is irritating. It's just a factor of life. That yeah, the unrealized right when you get onto account after you pass the eval is just probably one of the silliest rules. I mean that Apex used to do that, but you know they swapped, so that's why they're the goats right now. Yeah, sounds like a plan, twin. See, that's what you gotta do. You just gotta scale in and then you know reinvest. And you can't like reinvest and just blow all of it. You know, you got to keep trading how you were trading beforehand. You know, a lot of people get that payout, and then they're like, "Oh, I can just trade these next accounts," and like I've got one payout. I'm guaranteed to get the next ones. You know, so it just is what it is. Hopefully, we can use this gap right here on the 5 and 15 minute to push higher. I'm gonna just pull this a little bit more break even. I'm not really trying to get wicked out and make $6. Like I don't really give a fuck about $6. I'd rather just be break even. I mainly had that up there so it wouldn't overlap the whole time, but we can just do that too. And see, like over time, you know stuff like that, right? I'm accumulating on the 1 minute. You know, after we displaced, I know there's a 5 and 15. Well, maybe not a 5. Let's see if there's 15 minute. Yeah, not a 15 minute gap quite yet. We got 5 more minutes, but you know, you start to see those things. I mean, you either have somebody hit you up or somebody you hit them up. They have like an affiliate thing on their site. I got the bag, count the 2 cheese. I'll do that for fun. Appreciate you, Elijah. Appreciate you, homie. Appreciate you. Where's a 1-on-1? And on YouTube, you're not gonna be able to hear the music. By the way, I'm not trying to get copywritten, so sorry about that. But see, like honestly, like you can do like I don't know, you'll see a lot of people make money online, like either affiliate codes, teaching. I mean, that's just a part of it, you know. Like for me, morally, like I like just hey, saying like, oh, I teach for free. You guys can, if you want to support me, use my affiliate code type thing. That's just I feel like that's the best way. And you know, I do offer mentoring, but that's not even like that's like a spectrum far, far away. It's like a percentage. Yeah, you get like 10, 15. It just depends. Like if you're like a top tier creator, you get more percentage, right? But I think it's like alpha, like yeah, depending on the account size. You know, so if an account costs 150, you get like some of them are 10, some of them are 8. Like I think I can't remember. Some are like 8%, some are 10. You get some get 15 too. Uh, so it's around that realm. How long do you think it gets to the level of consistency you got to now, bro? Honestly, like what's like crazy to see nowadays is there's two people I've started talking to recently that are both of them are 6 months in, and it's like the level of knowledge that they've acquired over these 6 months is what I would see as somebody 2, 3, maybe even 4 years in, right? They might not have the experience, but like the way they look at the chart, the way they're doing everything, because I'm like screen watching them, right? I'm telling them to break down their trade, like things like that, and so it used to be much longer, right? But with the amount of information and almost people telling you like what to do, it's almost hard to fail. Or when you got 20 people telling you to do the same thing and you're like, well, I mean, all these people are saying the same thing. I guess I should probably at least attempt to do it once. And then you attempt it and like, you find consistency in it. What's up, Carmeet? I don't know how to say that, but what's good, homie? Man, let's start, Mike, start. Unfortunate. Probably gonna get break even here, is what it is. Terrible, like, not a great entry, which I don't really care about. But I was just waiting for the most confirmation possible, to be honest with you. The only thing I'm really praying right now is, right, see how we're in like kind of a OT discount of the range. Hopefully we'll be able to just stay protected, maybe a little bit of enough to be able to run a little bit higher. Run internal here. External. And if we look at NQ, right, we can see a low time frame buy model here, but I don't think it's enough of... I think we're probably going to end up breaking lower to move higher, so it's all good. This wasn't even like a really of an A+ entry, right? It's like a B. That's why I entered on in MES instead of MNQ. I'm pretty sure my take profit would have hit though for where I was looking for on NQ. No, I didn't. It's like really roughly the same. Yeah, appreciate you. I'm gonna just call you Elijah because it's like Zyla, but I'm assuming it's Elijah. Yeah, appreciate you, homie. This is like, I mean, shit like this is like boring to hear, right? Shit you should hear, you might need to hear, but like people just plainly simple don't listen to. That's why it's almost the common thing that people who are actually like pretty good are like not larger creators. Because one, you have to stay so consistent at being a creator, and it's at a certain point it gets dead as fuck. And I've gone through those times where it's like demotivating, but then you have times where it is really motivating. And like I'm gonna make money regardless, so like posting is not like, like that's what you see out of people who are really good too, is like, oh, they're gonna make money regardless. Why do I feel the need to post if it's not really like a good ROI, right? Because it takes 2, 3 years of consistent posting to actually get like to even a decent point, and like I'm still not even to the point where I want to be. So it just takes time. So the same thing as trading. But if I get to the point where I want to be, like obviously, like I'm gonna be the best free teacher out there, in my opinion. I mean, ICT obviously made the concepts, but I'm gonna be able to break them down easier. I mean, all the type of things that you would want to see. Cause be yapping. I'm not drinking. And I'm not even going to get excited here. We're probably just going to get pushed right back down. If we break this high here, this low resistance. You guys kind of see what the MMXM I was talking about here? Like, where we have what we always talk about, we have our break outside of the range with displacement. First reaccumulation leg. You'd almost see a second here, and then into your original consolidation. But it's such a low time frame one, we can't really trust it. We have no time, like, we have no real high time frame sponsorship down here to be like, all right, that's 100% confirmed, so low risk on the trade. Even here, right, we can see this sweep into the same type of buy model formed, and then we come into just the obvious draw. Into the obvious draw, dip internal to move external. Just following displacement. Luckily we got displacement, but probably not going to be lucky enough here to get a take profit without either getting taken out and then it moving higher, or just chopping around and then moving lower. Either way, right, if we were to move lower, we have this fat ass gap up here that we're able to mitigate and then get pushed lower. So it's kind of like no matter what, right here, we want to see higher prices. That's kind of where you want to find like your best trades. It's like, all right, right here, no matter what, it kind of makes sense to see higher prices. Even if we want to move lower, right? We want to move higher to move lower, or we want to move higher to keep continuing to move higher. That's where you'll find your best trades. There's that thought process right there. I can't move. Appreciate all the followers. That's like 2. I think I just seen 2 people back to back follow. Appreciate you guys. Did I miss one? Ty Nicole. I think I see like a E, but it disappeared, to be honest with you. Appreciate the follow. It was quicker than a vine. I was swinging from a vine. I gotta throw me down, but I climb. Mama get it. Keep trying. There's no reason for that trying. Appreciate y'all, you boys in the YouTube chat. I saw 6 a minute ago, dropped on a 3, but yeah, appreciate you guys sitting with me. I'll probably go get off in like, I don't know, 20 minutes, or unless we get a big black candle that just rails our stop loss. I was gonna say the R word, but I realized I'm on TikTok live. They like banning my account or striking it. I haven't got banned yet, but it's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. So I'm trying to build the Instagram account. Yo, the Pip Juice. It's been so long, bro. What is good? It's been forever. Oh, that's the name that I saw. Yeah, I don't even know. But yeah, appreciate the follow. Pip Juice, man. It's been what? A year? It's been a year? Man, that's crazy. Oops, wrong one. It was quicker than a vine. I was swinging from a vine. I gotta move me down, but I climbed. I'm gonna keep trying. That's not a real. Probably shouldn't put that there. Give you guys the wrong idea. Oh, you still my little bitch better late. Oh, shit, I got underwear on. Let me not stand up. Let me slide over this way. My whole life turned around. Clean out my diamonds, you know I ain't with it. That damn drink good, boy. That old white guy that's the diesel guys. Longer, dang, bruh. I'm an Jeez Louise. It's been longer than a year? That's insane. That is quite literally insane. It's been longer than a year since I've talked to you. Glad to see you still around, bruh. It's like always good to see, old faces. And there's no reason for to cry. Need no one to be done. Yeah, and by the way, guys, obviously, if you can't see where we're at in the range, I wouldn't take this as a CSIAD entry, right? I'm just seeing what I like to see from internal back to moving external so we can follow into this draw. You guys take your own loss. You guys see I'm break even, so that's your own fault, That ain't my issue. That's why I teach you guys how to trade and not to follow mine. Do the shit on your own. Bro, what I love though is like seeing all my guys in the same trades, bro. That shit is the best. I mean, there's literally no better feeling than like seeing, the effort you've put into something like education culmination wise, like a culmination of education, and then everybody just absorbs it the same way and just it's a beautiful thing. It's like poetry or art, like for real. I can't imagine how ICT feels, to be honest with you. Sorry on the YouTube, guys. I know there's 5 of you in here, but I got music playing, but it's just I don't want to get copyright on the YouTube. That's why I keep humming and singing. I'm not just singing to myself. If you want to hear the music, you can get. I'm on live on TikTok too. If you're just trying not to listen to me talk. No. Yo, no way, we actually got a reaction. See what we can do. I'm not really gonna pull stop and profit. Yo, what's good, Cammy? Am I saying that right, Cammy? Because I see the N in there, but I feel like the N is silent. Woo. Bet. How you been, bro? In silence. Doing good. Yo, what's up, good? What's good, Poop Juice? Been doing good, twin. If we hit take profit, boy, you know how we feeling on the week. Sunday open take profit. Oh, he's going crazy. Heart puff. Oh my goodness. That boy is wildin'. That boy is wildin'. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. We just recycle gifts back and forth. Losing streak, twin. Losing. I lost for like a month, you know. So I was just like, all right, I gotta step back. For me, like it's a moral thing, you know. I don't like posting when I'm doing bad. Like it's just like, you know, like I don't make a lot off affiliate codes or teaching. You know, it might. I would say I don't even make 500 extra a month from it, right? But I don't want to be posting, trying to do all that when like all I got to do is focus on trading, you know? Because like all I know I do is just all I know that I got to do is just log back in and you know you put in the time and stop over trading out, stop over leveraging, start letting the stop breathe, just do the things that I know that I need to do. Because that's really what like starts my losing streaks. It's like when I get a payout, try and scale in more, and then you know pretty much start blowing more accounts and I'm trying to get the process to roll a little bit quicker. Yeah, pretty much. The only thing I do extra is I go help my pops, but like that's just like, I mean, I'm gonna post a vlog. I saw your vlog, and then what's this the print you got? I was the live when you were watching the Princeton guys vlog, Q or whatever. But yeah, when he like that makes me want to post a vlog. But you'll see, like it's like small mechanic where it's just I don't know. It's like I don't know. I grew up in the country and like with my dad being a mechanic, bro. That's just shit I love to do. Oh, I don't see the live chat. Okay, we're good. Yeah. That's why I got postcards on my page and stuff like that. But like, you know, I'll be honest and be like, oh, I don't want to buy a like an M4 or something, you know, and then like see a lot of my money like evaporate. I'll be like, oh no, oh no. Yeah, scaling is hard, bro, and especially for me, like getting like, you know, I could easily look at one account, two, three, right, 10K, smooth, stack, you know, per month. But obviously, we all want more than that, right? And it's you know, like one thing that's hard is like finding that level of confidence where you're not breaking yourself down, but you're also able to blow accounts but continue to have the same process about it, right? Because when you start to blow more and more accounts trying to scale quicker, it's like it's like you're stabbing yourself, right? But it's like that don't hurt, 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 it doesn't hurt. But then after like, you know, you keep stabbing, it's like shit, like I mean you really start to feel it, you know, and it doesn't kill you, but it's like scar tissue building up, right? Yeah, and those habits they transfer. So that's why like, you know, as I scale, like it's like the process of like while I'm trading these accounts, I have other accounts that are in. Like maybe not this trade, like eval accounts that are in, but I'll always usually just start trading. This is ES, but yeah. But I'll always trade like my real accounts right beside the evals because there's no point unless it's CPI, unless it's an obvious news event where it's free, and that's where I usually end up spending more because it's just easy. Yeah, yeah. And see, like Tradeify straight to fundeds are good for that because it's like, you know, if you're actually going to be trading how you need to, then the consistency rule doesn't really matter. Um, you know, you should go to like a week or two and then be able to get your payout, keep your buffer, keep scaling, and then you know, keep it rolling like that. That's definitely the hardest part though. That's been for me is like trying to scale, wanting to scale quicker, doing things wrong, and you know you got when you're scaling, it's it's a process of scaling and continuing to scale right. It's a very difficult process. Ooh. We might get tape profit one day. Oh, my Walmart order might be here. Should arrive by 6:04. Ooh. Ooh. All right, bet. I'm gonna go grab that. Hopefully, I can come back and we hit break even. I can hop off. Oh yeah, of course, bro. I mean, I don't know. Like I followed you. I feel like pretty recently in comparison to how long I've been doing it. But yeah, bro, I've seen a lot of people blow up, and it's like I just don't got that luck, you know. I've seen Cole blow. I was there before Cole blew up, before Abe, like all those folks blew up. But I absolutely love like the community that I see in certain folks. But then, of course, you have the people who just try and scale their brand, I guess. Like, I want to scale my brand, my personal brand, my face, all of that. Of course I want to scale it, but I want to do it the right way. And sometimes, like you're not going to get the engagement on content you need, or like it's not going to be the same type of content you see from somebody else who's trying to purely do that. Oh shit, the Walmart order. All right, yeah, let me go grab that. I ADD. Yeah, I know you guys probably gonna hop out, but yeah, if you hop back in later, I'll probably be on for like 20 minutes. I gotta go grab this Walmart order from the door. Like I said, hopefully we can get break even or some shit, but yeah. If I come back to 0 viewers, I'm gonna end it regardless. So I appreciate you boys for hopping in. Shit, yeah, hopefully we can hit take profit. Break even's fine too. Yeah, let me grab this Walmart order. I can actually hear him out there. Oh. Yo, I don't even know if there's anybody even watching on the YouTube. I'm finna end this. The fuck for watching? Not tripping. Yeah, if there's anybody watching though, yeah, I appreciate you guys for sticking around. We're gonna hold this bad boy, so if you guys will probably see a video of it either way, if it's a break even or it's a trade that hits take profit.